Good morning, everyone. It's Rose Coleman coming to you live from my craft room here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. It is Friday, November 10th, and we are making a fun fold card today. Well, I'm so excited about this one. This one's really fun. It's called, the card I'm going to do today is called Triple Floating Diamond Card. So you're going to want to just kind of sit back and relax and watch this one. I will have the PDF over on my blog a little later today. So you can enjoy the video, and then I will be uploading it to YouTube as well. So you can come back and watch and rewatch, pause, fast forward, rewind, all of that jazz, right? So, thank you all for your comments from yesterday, you guys. I had so much fun making that little beer clinking card. There's so much you can do with stamps, you know, not just for what they're intended for, right? You can make, yesterday was a birthday card or a celebration card from a Christmas stamp set. Today I'm going to make a Christmas card. It's a fun fold, but I'm going to use some of the dies in a little different way. So I'm excited to share this one with you. Hello, everybody that's popping in. Good morning. Good morning. I'm super excited because tomorrow I get to see some of the members of my team who are joining me for On Stage. It's a virtual this year for 2023 this November, but we're going to watch it together. So we're going to have lunch together. We're going to watch it together. And oh my goodness, I'll share pictures with you. I'm super excited to gather with some of the members of my team, the ones who can make it. Some people are traveling in from out of town, and some people on our team I've never met before. So I'm actually excited to actually meet them in person for the first time tomorrow. Actually, that's not true. I'm not sure. TJ. I was thinking of TJ, but TJ, we did meet. We met at the Ronald McDonald House fundraiser, but I'm excited to see you again tomorrow. So that's tomorrow. Oh my goodness, you guys. So many fun things. Yesterday, if you're on my email list, I did announce a class, a Stamp-A-Stack class for my local ladies. I've had several requests from people here who live local in Calgary saying, when are you doing a Stamp-A-Stack? And now Stamp-A-Stack is a different kind of a beast. It's a class where you do a lot of cards. You stamp a stack of cards, right? So on Monday, November 20th, I did announce I'm going to be having a class. If you live in Calgary, I'll share these cards with you at the end of the video. We're going to make 20 cards, and it's going to be held at the Boston Pizza in Country Hills. And so you come at 6 and we order dinner. You guys order your dinner, whatever you want. That is the requirement of Boston Pizza for us to use their party room. We have to order our dinner, and then we fix up with the waitress, and then we clean off the tables, and we get right into the class. So it's a fun way to do a class with dinner and cards. So these cards, I'm super excited about them. They're using 5 different bundles, and that's not something I can typically offer online. I did get an email from a lady asking if I could do this one online. I could totally send you the link where you can order these products, and you could do the 20 cards at home if you're across Canada, but you're going to need those stamps. And maybe some of you already have those stamps. So reach out to me if you're from Canada and you would like to get these cards. I'll send you all the pictures, the measurements, everything. There's not actually very many measurements, but there's a few. But anyway, I can do that if you have the stamps to go along with it, because as per Stampin' Up policy, I can't send Stampin' Up stamped images in the mail, okay? So if you're in Canada and you're not local, there is a way for you to get your hands on these 20 cards, and I think they're super cute, and they're super, they're going to be easy to whip up, right? And sometimes, you know, life takes over and we get really busy, and it's hard to make 20 Christmas cards, but this is going to be a great way while supplies last, right? While these supplies are from the Stampin' Up home office. If they've got them in supply, I can send you the link and you can get all of the things you need to make these 20 cards. All right, let's get started. Let's flip the camera. Let's see. I love when you tell me where you're joining me from. Good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see you. We're going to flip the camera now and get started. Thank you, everyone, for popping in. I will come back and read your comments. It's not possible to read them all here on the screen, but I appreciate them all and you guys so much. And I read every single one of them. And if you have a question for me, you can also message me too. If I missed your comment and you had a question in it, let me know. You can reach out to me privately, and I will definitely do my best to get back to you as soon as I can. All right, let's get started. We're going to flip the camera and get started here. Here we go. Okay, there's my backyard. No more snow. Yay. No, well, I can't say no more snow. No snow today, I hope. I hope there's no snow in the forecast. All right, here's my host code, guys. It's been a week. We've had a fun week over here playing with the bundle of the week, which is, in case you've missed any of my videos this week, I have been playing with Merry and Bright bundle. Oh my goodness, this is such a stunning bundle. I have fallen in love even more with it this week now that I've been playing with it a lot. And that is really why I want to join you every morning and share a card with you, because, you know, when I share the different ideas with you, it makes it more versatile. It makes it more valuable to purchase these products when you see that you can make so many things with them, right? All right, so we're going to start off with the cardstock here. You're going to need a full sheet of cardstock to do this one. Hi, Jen. Good morning. Good morning, TJ. Yes, I am so excited too for tomorrow. I cannot wait to see you and all the other ladies on our team that are joining us. It's so fun. Jenny, I wish you lived in Canada too, but you can still enjoy my videos here. Yeah, we're doing 20 cards, Krista. 20. It's going to be a whopping 20 cards, but they're going to be doable. I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to get these done in one night over at Boston Pizza. That's next Monday already. Not Monday coming, but next Monday. Wowzers. Okay, let's get started. Fun Fold Friday. We're making a triple floating diamond card. Now, for this piece, this card, you're going to need a whole bunch of stuff, but don't worry. If you purchase a minimum $60 in my online store using this code before midnight on Sunday, the 12th, I'm going to send you all the packages for my cards this week. And this is one of them. I've got some of these already prepped. Look at all the pieces that you're going to get in your package so that you can make this Fun Fold. And you're going to get, this is going to be cut for you, but I will show you I want to show you on screen how to cut your paper. Okay. So if you're reading the instructions at home, the cutting and measuring instructions from my blog, you're going to you can follow this video to get the video to see how to do this. Okay. So we have Poppy Parade. We need two pieces that measure 4 by 8. So I'm going to extend the arm out of my trimmer. I'm going to cut this short side down to 8 inches. So we're just going to trim off this little skinny piece. Then I'm going to turn the cardstock and I'm going to cut it at 4 inches. And another one at 4 inches. And this one will be a scrap piece for later. Okay, so I've got my two pieces that are 4 inches. Now we want to score both of these pieces at 2, 4, and 6 inches on the long side, okay? So we're just going to come in here, 2, 4, and 6. Now my inspiration for this card is from the lovely Lisa Curcio. I love Lisa's style. She is such a great teacher. I enjoy her videos so much. If you don't know who she is, you can check her out online at Lisa's Stamp Studio, and I learned this card style from her, and I tweaked it a little bit. There's a couple of different measurements on here, but I just wanted to give a shout out to Lisa for this great idea. Okay, so I did both pieces, 2, 4, 6, 8, scored them. Now I'm going to stack them together, and I'm going to just move my trimmer off to the side for a second. So what we want to do is we're going to make a mark with a pencil. So let me grab my pencil here. I'm going to grab my ruler. Across the top of both pieces, we want to make a mark at the 2-inch mark. So just a little pencil mark right there on both pieces. And you'll see why I'm doing this in just a second. And then we're going to do the other side as well. So at the 2-inch mark, we're just going to make a teeny tiny pencil mark. And you probably won't even see it when we get this all cut. But if you do, you can go ahead and erase it with your eraser. Okay, so we've got that done on both sides. Now we can take these pieces and we can stack them together because your paper trimmer is strong enough to cut through 2 pieces at once. We're going to come in here and we're going to cut from the pencil mark right here to the first little score mark. We're going to make little triangles, if you will. We're going to line these up and we're going to cut these off. And we're going to flip it and do it the same on the other side. Make sure if you're doing 2 pieces at once like me, make sure they stay stacked together. Or you can do them separately to be safe. It's up to you. Okay, so here we go. We're doing this one. And you can keep these for scrap if you want to, or you can toss them or recycle them. Okay, so let's do the other side the same way, making sure that we've got the points in the cutting track, and then we're going to trim those off. Okay, one more cut, and then this part is done. Now, I could have had this done ahead of time, but I really wanted to explain to you how I made the mark and I scored it, and I wanted to explain to you how it was done with the video. Okay, so we're done with the trimmer, so we'll move that out of the way. So we've got these two pieces here that are identical, and we're just going to bring in the bone folder and score all your pieces. So we're going to score all of the pieces towards the center. So I'm just going to do, there's 3 on here and 3 on the other side. So like that. Okay, so let's grab this one and the middle. This is the prep work. The prep work, but it's necessary, right? This is the necessary part. Okay, so we've got our 2 pieces. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put these 2 together, the ones in the middle, and we're going to fold them away from one another like this. And we want to line them up together like this. And we're going to put a square of cardstock on this flat part here, okay? So Lisa used some Post-it note tape. If you have Post-it note tape, that would be wonderful. I don't have any right now, but I do have washi and I do have Post-its, okay? So I'm going to flip this over, and I want to make sure that these 2 score lines are going to stay together. So I'm going to grab a piece of, or a couple of Post-it notes. I'm going to put one here and put one here, and I think that's going to do the job for me. Now let's gently flip this over. Now what I need to do is bring in, let's move this off to the side for a second. You've got a whole bunch of pieces in your kit. I want to explain something in case you get these kits from me. If you get cardstock pieces and they have the corner trimmed off like these 3 pieces do, that means they're for die cutting or stamping, and it's not a part of the actual structure of the card. So I just want to point that out in case you receive one of my kits and you're like, why is the corner off of these? Put them aside, they're for die cutting. So I'm going to put these aside. We have 3 pieces of Poppy Parade squares. We have 6 pieces of basic white panels here. We should have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6 of those. We have 2 pieces of basic white squares. We have another smaller square, and we have designer series paper. These are all coming in your kit, you guys. You may get a slightly different design, but they will all match, okay? So we've got 4 of the same size, and you can flip them over. You can alternate patterns. I'm going to be using the Fa La La and the trees on my card today. Now this is from the Merry Bold and Bright designer series paper. I love, love, love that paper. Okay, so let's move all that off to the side, and we've got a square of DSP. So I just wanted to go over that pile of stuff just to show you what it is you're going to be getting. Okay, so we're going to bring in one of these squares. It's going to go right here like this, okay? So what I'm going to do is grab my liquid glue. I'm just going to add glue to the center diamond here. Diamond? Yeah, I guess it's a diamond. We could call it a diamond. Okay, so we're going to add this piece of Poppy Parade right over top, like so, covering that. And it's going to serve as my first panel of my triple floating diamond. So here's the first diamond in the middle. Now the other ones are going to go over here on the ends like this. Okay, so we're going to have 3 diamonds in front like that. But before we get to that point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our designer series paper to this front panel. So the designer series paper with the polka dots is going to go here. Here we go. Okay, so add our glue. And we'll put this here. We'll get all of our panels down first, and then I'll do the stamping and the other fancy stuff with you. You're going to want to stick around and see this one because we're making something a little bit different than is intended from the Merry and Bright products. I'll just give you that little hint. Okay, so now of the 6 panels, we're going to pull out these 6 white panels. Let's do that. We need 4 of them first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 of them are going to remain white because we're going to stamp on them. So I'm going to put my DSP on top. So let's flip it over. We're not doing all polka dots. We're going to do half Fa La 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 and then the half trees. So let's get my glue flowing here, and we'll go ahead and glue all these at the same time. I'm a big fan of doing this in bulk because it's like once you put the glue down, I actually do keep my glue. Several of you have said, oh, you should put your glue in a little glass or a little container. I actually have this handmade craft container. I don't know if you can see it. I'll bring it into my screen. I found this from Sam Hammond Poodles from the UK. She did a tutorial. Oh my goodness, it was a few years ago, but it holds all of my stuff. So this is where my liquid glue sits in this little container, right? Or not container, but that little compartment, if you will. So that was a lot of fun to do that. That project, and it's been sitting on my desk for a couple of years now, and I just love it. It's so pretty. It holds everything, and you'll definitely want to go over to YouTube and check out Sam Hammond's Poodles is her name online, and you can see that video and make one of those for yourself. Okay, so totally getting off topic, but I wanted to just give a shout out because when you're gluing and you've got the glue flowing, it's good to just do all your gluing, right, if you can. Okay, so we've got 4 panels. Let's flip them all over and we're going to glue them all together, put them down. All right, so we're just going to come in here, add our glue. Whoops, that one went on my grid paper. Getting a little excited here on a Friday morning. Okay. Let's put the glue where it was supposed to be. And before that gets sticky and dry, I'm going to grab my baby wipe. Someone asked me, where do I get my baby wipes? What kind of baby wipes do I use? I actually buy them at Costco. I buy the Kirkland baby wipes, the fragrance-free ones. That's what I love. I always say to my husband, we use more baby wipes now that we don't have any babies because I love them for cleaning up messes in my craft room. Okay, so we're going to put the tree panel, the tree pattern on here. All right, and then we're going to put Fa La La in here on this panel. Now you could use almost any, I'm not even going to say almost, every single pattern will match. Whatever you choose from the Merry Bold and Bright will match this card. So we'll put this one in here. I'm doing the Fa La La on the inside panels. And then I'm going to put the trees on the outer panels like this. Okay, so look at that. Isn't it pretty already? Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so now we're going to take these 2 triangles and fold them in. I'm just going to reinforce that score line one more time. And these pieces are going to go on here. So I might as well go ahead and just glue these down, and then that part is done. So like I did with the middle triangle, the middle diamond, I'm just going to add my glue to these panels. So there's one. And we're lining up the point with the edge of the card here, like this. Okay, line that up, make sure it gets stuck down good. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. Come in with the glue, and we're going to just add our glue to the triangle. Boy, I got glue on my thing again. The glue is really flowing over here today. Let's get that off of there. We don't want that on there. Okay, so we can fold this flat away. This card folds a whole bunch of different ways. It is so fun, you guys. I'll show you that in just a second. So I'm just lining up the corners, the edges, the points like that. And now we've got our ends done. Isn't that fun? Oh my gosh. Love it. So there's the top aerial shot. And then we've got our 2 panels. Now we get to do the fun stuff, which is the stamping and the die cutting and all the fun stuff. So I have 2 pieces of white here. We're going to bring those in. We're going to put the lid on my glue. I'm going to grab my silicone mat, and we're going to do some stamping on here using the Merry and Bright stamp set. So the first stamp I'm going to bring in is Holly Jolly, Oh What Fun. 2 of them. So let's bring in Holly Jolly and Oh What Fun. We have to use that one. We're going to bring in the star stamp as well. Okay. I got to move some stuff off of my blocks because I only have so many A blocks. And this card uses a lot of smaller blocks, it seems. Okay, so there's Oh What Fun and Holly Jolly. And what we're going to use is, we have 3 colors. We have Poppy Parade, Blueberry Bushel, and Crushed Curry. So let's open those up. We've got, there we go. Okay, and Blueberry Bushel. Love this Blueberry Bushel. Okay, so let's turn them a little bit here like this. Okay, so we're going to stamp Holly Jolly and Poppy Parade. And remember, everything is diamond format, so turn your pieces of white into the diamond direction. So we're going to do Holly Jolly in Poppy Parade. We're going to do Oh What Fun. Yes, indeed. Oh, what fun we're going to have tomorrow. Oh, what fun. And then to add to the background, I'm just going to bring in my crushed curry, and we're going to stamp some of those stars in the background like this. You can add as many as you want. 5, and let's do a couple over here on the corners. Okay, so there's my first piece. Now my other piece of white, we'll put that in a diamond direction as well. And we're gonna stamp Have a Merry and Bright Christmas. So let's go ahead and grab those stamps from here. So you can spell a lot of different phrases here. So I'm gonna grab have a, let's see, have a merry and bright Christmas. Now you could put them on a single block if you wanted to. I'm just going to do them all separate and just kind of show you what that looks like. We're just going to do have a. I love this because there's really no stress about it all. Like you just put your stamps wherever they end up, and if it's not lined up straight, there's fun in that, right? There's a lot of fun having fun with your stamps. So have a merry, and I'm just going to use the same block, flip it over, and bright, a merry and bright. And I think my Poppy Parade needs to be re-inked. I do think so. All right, Christmas. Let's grab Christmas here. Christmas, let's see. Yeah, let's use, we're going to use the blueberry bushel. Now you could bring in a green if you wanted to. I think on my picture, on my sample, I did use a green, but I don't have green in front of me, so we're going to use blueberry bushel. And then we'll bring in that star again, and we'll just add more stars to this side. Anything goes. Okay, so there we have it. We've got our 2 squares stamped. I'm just going to close my ink pads for now. And we're going to add these to the front panels. So there they are. Flip them over. And we're going to add the glue. If you had all your pieces cut, you could make a bunch of these cards in no time. It's really not difficult. Boy, I'm going right off the rails today. Look, got glue on my silicone mat, but that's where it belongs, so I'm not going to worry. I'm excited about this card. All right, let's bring that card back. We're going to put 1 diamond over here, like so. All right, and then we're going to put the other diamond. We'll straighten this up a bit. The other diamond is going to go right here. Holly jolly, oh what fun. Love it. I can't wait to use this on a scrapbook page because, you know, if you have Christmas party pictures, this is going to be a fun paper to use. Okay, so here we have our card front. Now, you're probably thinking, well, how do you fit that in an envelope? Oh, I forgot to take my Post-it notes off. Take those off now. Okay, so it folds up like this. You can decide what you want to have as your front piece, this piece or this piece, because if I choose to have this one in the front, I'm going to move this one over first. So this one comes over, and then this one comes over like so. Look at that. Isn't that fun? So that's how you would fit it into your envelope, right? If you decide, no, I want to have a merry and bright Christmas on the front, then you can just turn it like that. So fun. And then when you open it, you've got another panel here. Now we're going to do something fun on this panel, but I want to do some stamping first. I want to finish off the stamping. So the back of the card has 4 panels. Now you can cut, I did 6 white. If you want to cut 2 additional, or you want to cut your paper, you could do that. I just did 2 white, and we're going to stamp these 2 center panels. And this is going to give us a place where we can actually write on our card. Okay, so what do I need here? I need to grab, no, I don't need my, I was trying to find my stamping mat, but I think I'm going to be good. So I didn't want to not use the ornaments. I mean, not ornaments, lights, the Christmas lights. There's the 2 big Christmas lights, and I thought they have to go on my card. So I've got the big Christmas light here. We're going to bring in blueberry bushel. And well, we're going to bring in all the colors. Blueberry bushel, Poppy Parade again, and crushed curry. All right, so for the blue, we're going to stamp it doesn't matter. I mean, you can stamp your bulbs in whatever color you want. So there's my blueberry bushel. And then the other one I have here is the pointy light bulb. I'm going to stamp that one in Poppy Parade. Get lots of ink on there. And if your ink pad's drying out, you can huff on your on your ink on your stamp just to make it nice and bright. You're just reintroducing that moisture that has, you know, dried up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna put tops on these with my Crush Curry ink pad. Look at that, so easy to line up like that. And then check out the stamp set. So I've used Santa Was Here this week. I've used all of these pretty much. The only one I haven't used, you guys, is, well, you could use these little filament ones. I haven't stamped those, and I haven't used the Love. So let's do that. Let's grab those. So I'm gonna grab my, I'm just using a baby wipe. I'm gonna wipe these up so I can make some, I can free up some of these blocks. All right, so let's put those back. We're gonna put this little one back. It's like a little suitcase, it's a beer mug, it's a coffee cup, it's everything, right? Let's grab those little filament stamps and see what we can do with those, because I don't wanna leave those out. We have to use them. All right, because lights, I mean, they need the filament to be able to shine, right? So let's do tone on tone. So I'm gonna stamp Blueberry Bushel on Blueberry Bushel. Oh yeah, and you can see that. You totally can see it. All right, and then we'll do this one with Poppy Parade on Poppy Parade. There we go. Just a little bit of depth and dimension there. You could emboss that with silver or white. You can cut them out with your dies, because you've got dies in the set that will cut out these little ones. So fun. All right, I'm just putting those back. Now the word love, I'm gonna grab the word love, put it on here. And I'm going to stamp that with Poppy Parade. We're going to stamp up here. And now you have a spot where you can stamp, or not stamp, you can write your message under the love. Isn't that fun? There is everything under the sun in this stamp set for Christmas. I love it. And birthday and all the stuff that I've done this week. So there we have it. We're going to flip these two panels over and get those on the back. And then I want to share with you a fun creature that I'm going to create using the dies. Not a creature, you'll see. Okay, so let's get the panels on, and then we can rest easy that the card, okay, so there, make sure you got them on the right way. So here's the front. Let's flip it over. The one with love, I'm going to put right here, like that. Got a little bit of blue ink on there, but we're just going with it. You know, hand-stamped, handcrafted is not supposed to be perfect, right? It just means that you've put all your love into the project. It does not have to be perfect. Okay, so here's my card base. Let's go ahead and pull in those little scrap pieces I was telling you about. So for this one, we're going to bring in the dies, the Merry and Bright dies. I've been playing with them all week. Now you actually get 2 of these, so you could make 2 of these at the same time, but I'm just going to make one. I need that one, and I need this one right here. And I also need the little ones that I used yesterday. I call them beer mugs, coffee cups, whatever you want to use, whatever you want to call them. We're going to put those on here, and we're going to bring in my platform and put this all on. So crumb cake goes on here. You're going to get your scrap. Now I only need the little part that cuts out the handle, and you're probably thinking, what? Why would you want those? Well, I'll explain in 1 second. So I'm going to put those on the edge, and then this one, I need 2 of them. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work because it's pretty detailed, but I do need 2 of these. And we're going to put that together like that. And we'll see if this works. If not, I'll have to run it through one more time. Okay, so now let's put the lid on my sandwich, the top piece on my sandwich. And we're going to bring in my Mini Boss, my Boho Blue Mini. And we're going to run this through. Here we go. Ugh. Forward. Okay, now I don't really want to go backwards because you heard the little sound. That means that they moved on me, so I don't want to go backwards and mess up what I've already got made here. Okay, so let's bring in silicone mat and organize all of this. So we've got this guy, we've got the little suitcases or the little coffee cup things, but we don't need them. What I want is that negative part that just came out, okay? So let's put those little guys back. We'll put this guy back. And let's see if this cut through. Ooh, it might have, you guys. Oh, it did. So you just never know. Like, this was a real test here this morning. I don't know, like, it's a detailed die. Ooh, I don't know if my second one came through. Maybe I can manipulate it and help it, help it come apart here. Okay. Yeah, I think so. Maybe. There's a little pokey part on the inside here that I want to grab my take your pick tool and see if I can get that poked out. Really, I would not recommend doing this at home. I would recommend doing one at a time. There you go. But it worked. Phew. Okay. Can you see what I'm making, guys? Can you tell what I'm making? We're making a reindeer. Yes, we are. Okay, so we are going to make a reindeer. I love doing punch art. But this isn't punch art. This is die art, I guess you could say. But we are bringing in a punch. So the first thing I want to do is cut off the top of this, because no reindeer has a square top head, right? Like, well, I haven't seen. Honestly, I don't even know if I've ever seen a real life reindeer, but I'm pretty sure they don't have a head like that. So you just want to round off the top here a little bit, like so. And you guessed it, these are the antlers. They're going to go in behind here. So instead of putting liquid glue, I'm actually going to use a little bit of tear and tape. And if I can find the end of my tear and tape. And then for the eyes and the nose, I was challenged. I'm like, ooh, we don't have little, I only like to use current products, right? Because I don't want to tempt you and show you something that retired and it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you can't get it. So I want to show you things that you can actually get from Stampin' Up. So we're going to put these little antlers here. One's there. And maybe we'll just do another little trim over here. And we'll put the other antler going this way. Oh my gosh, look how cute that is. Okay, so there's the reindeer with his antlers. And it wasn't so messy because I didn't use liquid glue. But you could use liquid glue and your silicone mat is forgiving, so you can make it work. Okay, so these little guys are going to be the ears. So let me grab my liquid glue here and we'll just add a little touch of glue right there and right there. Okay, and then we'll pick those up before they go missing. I'm just going to pick them up with the putty end, and I'm going to put an ear right there. Flip that one over. Come on, flip over. Okay, there we go. And we'll put the ear right there. Oh my gosh. So we got antlers, we got ears, we got a shape of a reindeer face, Rudolph's face. So let's figure out what we're going to do for the eyes and the nose. So I was looking at my punches, I was looking at dies, and I found my Monkey Builder punch. The Monkey Builder punch has the inner parts of his ears right here, which are kind of circular in shape a little bit. So I'm going to make those work for me. Now in your kit, you're going to have a little scrap of white as well. And I didn't give one to myself, but that's okay. I got lots of scrap here. I'll grab a little piece of white. So we're going to just do some punching. Little skinny piece, look at that. Okay, so we need 2 eyes and a nose. So we're just going to use the side of my punch here, and 1, 2. Those are going to be my eyes, not my eyes, the reindeer's eyes. And then the Poppy Parade, we're just going to take that piece and we're going to pop that in and get a little red reindeer Rudolph nose, okay? So now we're going to put this together. We're going to put the glue where we want these little dots. So the little nose is going to go down there, and I'm going to put the 2 glue dots kind of close together right there in the center. And then your handy dandy take your pick tool, of course, helps you to pick everything up. So we're just going to pick up those eyes, and we're going to put one right there and one right there. Now you're like thinking, oh, he's just got white eyes, you got to do something. Yes, we will. I'm going to bring in my black Stampin' Write marker, and we're going to add a little bit of accent. I got a little extra glue there. You can touch it with your finger to get the excess off, or you can flip it over on your silicone mat and just kind of tap it, and that gives you a little opportunity to get rid of that excess glue. Okay, so now I'm going to bring in my black Stampin' Write marker. You can get these. You can buy the single Stampin' Write markers in the catalog. And we're going to add some accents. So for his eyes, I'm just going to make some circles down here like this to give him some little pupils. like that. No, hopefully you guys can see me. I haven't looked up at the camera. Hopefully I'm close enough. And then if you want to just add a little soft touch, you can come over here and give them like 3 little eyelashes there and 3 little eyelashes here. Just like makes them look a little bit more friendly. Okay, so there's our little reindeer. Now in your kit, you're going to have as well another square, a 2-inch square. So we're going to take this 2-inch square and we're going to put that here to give a little bit of a background for our reindeer. So we're just going to glue that down. I could have put them right on the polka dots, and you can do that if you want to. I wanted to make more of a background to highlight that this reindeer is the focal point of my card. So I'm going to put this white piece right here. And then I'm going to take my reindeer, and I'm actually going to pop the reindeer up on dimensionals. So I'm going to grab 2 dimensionals, flip this over, and there we go. We've got a cute little reindeer that is sending holly jolly, oh what fun, have a bright Christmas. And we'll put this right here. Oh my goodness, what do you think? Now, if you wanted to add some sparkle, you could bring in Wink of Stella if you have this at home, and you could add a little sparkle to his nose because, you know, shiny red nose. And then we're going to bling this up with some festive pearls. So I've got my festive pearls here. We're going to add 3 of the gold ones here. So we're going to put 1 here, 1 up here, and 1 over here. There we go. All right, what do you think? This is a fun card that you can make not just for Christmas. This style can be made for any occasion. Lots of room to write your greeting on the back here. And then you can decide how you want to fold this up. It goes like, you can go like this and have holly jolly. When they pull it out of the envelope, it'll be holly jolly. Thank you for the love, you guys. I see all your love coming up through the screen there. Or you can have this on the front. It's totally up to you. Now, I did these 2 panels here for my writing. Now, you could put a decorative panel back here. Now that I'm looking at it, you could put more of the tree background. And then when the recipient opens the card, they will have that more of a decorative background to look at as well. So there we have it, you guys. A fun interactive card, fun fold card. It's the triple diamond card. I hope you guys like this one. Triple floating diamonds, because they are floating, right? I'm going to just flip you around, and I missed a bunch of your comments. I will come back, you guys. Merry, bold, and bright. Yes, Merry, bold, and bright. Grab the bundle, grab the DSP. You're going to want it. It is so bright and cheerful. Oh my goodness. You can make so many beautiful things with this amazing product suite. Beer mugs, coffee cups, reindeers, lots of things, right? And you know, I encourage you to grab your stuff, pull it out, and start playing with it, because you just never know what's going to come to you when you start actually playing with your things. So sometimes people say to me, oh, I bought that stuff and I put it in my closet and I haven't pulled it out. And I'm like, oh, it always makes me sad to hear that people aren't using their things, right? Just pull it out and just make something. I guarantee you're going to have fun, and you're going to make something that's going to make you smile. And imagine how the person who receives it is going to feel, right? They're going to smile as well. So thank you for joining me today for Fun Fold Friday. I appreciate you coming by. Even if you're watching the replay, I appreciate you watching. If you're watching me on the replay over on YouTube, thank you so much for following me here on Facebook and on YouTube. I am so grateful. Take care. Have a great weekend. Oh, and I didn't get to show you. Okay, I'm going to flip my camera back around because I don't want to have to go live again. I'm going to flip the camera back around and show you the cards for the Stamp-A-Stack, okay? Because I said I would do that. Let's do that real quick here. So flip you back around. Okay, so let me show you. If you live in Calgary, or even if you don't live in Calgary, you can still get this option. So what we're going to do is you get a full pack of these cards and envelopes, okay? This is amazing. This is called the Warm Wishes cards and envelopes. There's 20 cards, 20 envelopes in there. You're going to get a full spool of the iridescent ribbon and a full pack of, I don't have my full packages here, but there's a full pack of the festive pearls, okay? So you're going to get that. So you're going to be able to bling up your cards as much as you want. And I have designed 5 cards. Let me show you. The first one is with the truck. Look at this. So fun, right? And the cards are gorgeous, you guys. They're 5x7, and look at the sparkles. This is actually on the card base. Look, and it goes all the way on the back as well. So there's the first one. And the girls are going to make, well, I don't know, maybe there will be a guy. I've never had a guy come to class, so we'll see. No. The ladies who come to the Boston Pizza on the 20th are going to make 20 cards. So they're going to make 4 of that one. Look at this one. 4 of this one. Now I'm going to be bringing my stamps. So you're going to be using my stamps at the Boston Pizza. Okay. So if you're at home, you're going to need the trucking along. You're going to need the trees. Is it Marius Wishes? Marius trees. Look at this one with the deer. Oh my goodness. I love it. Love, love, love the deer. That one as well. All the die cutting will be done. So when the ladies show up at Boston Pizza, they will have these already in the basket. They can stand and do 4 of them. And then they can go sit down and assemble at their spot. So that's how I'm going to set it up. And here is the, what is it called? Polar bear. The bear card. So cute, right? And you can see all the bling on there. And so this is a punch. They'll be able to stamp and then punch really quick. Make 4 of those. And we have, last but not least, the adorable little gingerbread. Okay, so we're going to be doing these on Monday the 20th. If there is more demand, I will offer a second option for the class. But I think the ladies are going to love going home with 20 cards all ready to go. And I will bring some Christmas greetings with me for the inside. So then they can choose their greetings, or they may want to leave it blank. But I love these. They are so cute because they are 5x7, very big, right? So if you have a family photo, it will fit in the envelope just nicely. And look how beautiful the envelopes are. So if you're interested in attending this class, it's $60, and e-transfer to me at rosecoleman@shaw.ca will hold your spot. Okay, so that's how I'm running it. All right, let me just flip you back around. Thank you so much for letting me share those cards with you. I'm really excited about these. I think that they are just gorgeous. Well, in real life, they're gorgeous. There's so much sparkle, and I don't know if the camera did it justice, but I hope you will join me. If you're out of town, if you're in Canada and you want to get your hands on this package, I will give you the information of the stamps that you need to have if you want to make these cards. Now, you don't have to make all 5 different ones. You can make 20 of the same one, right? So any of these options, I can send you the pictures, the the ideas, and you guys can go ahead and make your cards and be ready to go. A lot of people like to have their cards ready to go on December 1st, and you definitely will be ready to go with these ones. So thank you for letting me share. Have a great weekend, everyone, and enjoy on stage if you're a demonstrator. I hope you enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be a fun day. If you're not a demonstrator, it's not too late to join. Never too late to join, right? So that's going to be tomorrow, and I will see you on Monday for another fun not fun fold on Monday, but another fun product feature. Take care and have fun stamping, and have a great weekend. Bye-bye.